What's up, everybody? Oh. Online. What's up, Twitch? What's up, Facebook? Just getting Daily Motion and everything else. So this is our first podcast that we're doing live daily. We're going to start it here in 1 minute. Every day at noon, we're going to go live now. So that's pretty exciting. I'm just going to go ahead and go here and go dink. Go live. Going live on TikTok today, too. Never been live on TikTok yet, so it's pretty exciting. What's up, TikTok? So I've got TikTok over here. So I'm looking over here. I'm just saying hi to the TikTok folks. And TikTok, if I'm over here, then that's YouTube, Twitch, and everybody else. If TikTok can get their game together, maybe they can get it where we don't have to use the same device. So anyway. All right, are we ready? Yeah, okay. All righty, everybody. Thank you for coming back to Clicks and Bricks, where every day we talk about technology and business. If you like technology and business, smash that like and subscribe button and join our community. It's the way we know that you like the content that we're putting out. Before we get started, if you'd like to join my text line community, the number is 314-370-2871. You just text that any kind of question about business or technology. I'll do my best to answer it, just open and honestly, and I won't ever try to sell you anything on that text messaging channel. So just sign up for that. Just send anything. You can just say hi or ask us a question. I'll try to answer it. So that's my text line community, 314-370-2871. Good job. All right. Today's episode is brought to you by Enlink.com. Rapport made easy. So if you go to Enlink.com, you sign up for your account, you have one profile. My profile is Enlink.com/Ken. I don't have to give out all of my TikTok, my Instagram, all those things. It's all right there at Enlink.com/Ken. Check it out. Accounts are free. We've got new developers working on new technology for it all the time, so it continues to get better and better. So today we're going to talk about, we've got 3 topics for today in the headline news. The daily shows are going to be headline news, and Tuesdays are going to be Q&A like they've always been. But then we're adding these daily shows, headline news, and then on Thursdays we're going to do a deep dive into somebody's social media presence or online presence as a whole, and kind of just go through and analyze each one of those things. So I'm really excited about Thursday's episode. So anyway, today we're going to talk about SolarWinds hack. Now, this happened back in December of 2020, right? But this weekend, the Department of Justice announced, like literally, they just announced this, that they got hacked too. And not only did they get hacked, man, they got freaking walked through. So the Department of Justice, they're saying that 27 offices from the West Coast to the East Coast, 80% of employees' emails were compromised. And not just anybody's emails. These are people that work in the U.S. Attorney's Office, right? This is huge implications here. So, and I have it here because this is kind of hilarious how they write this out. They said at least 80% of the employees at the U.S. Attorney's offices in Eastern, Northern, Southern, and the Western districts of New York. So isn't that all of New York? So all of New York's employees that worked for the District Attorney's Office, U.S. Attorney's Office, all their emails were hacked. Not all. 80%. At least 80%. So, and they don't disclose this. If you know anything about these hacks and you work at a big corporation, there's significant fines that the government puts on us if we don't communicate our exploits in a timely manner, right? So, I'm a little... Look, now the SolarWinds hack, it was bad, right? I think it was bad because it was just a big target and everybody was doing the same exact thing. So this is why anytime you're doing anything in technology, you should do something a little bit different, right? You should not have access to your monitoring systems, should not have full access to your production systems, right? Those kinds of things cascade really badly. I'm happy to say none of our clients were affected by the SolarWinds exploit. We do use some SolarWinds products, but not the ones that were exploited. SolarWinds is a great company. They have a lot of great tools to help run your network, monitor your network, do configuration change management, all those things. So just a lot of different products. So when you're using a product like SolarWinds on a large scale, you have to really be cautious because that's what the hackers are after, right? They don't care about the guys that's using, that 10 people are using a piece of software, but when every major company in the country, or most major companies in the country, use one piece of software. Kind of got to think, man, I might want to do something a little different, because if that gets exploited, it will be really, really bad. So if you were affected by the SolarWinds impact, the SolarWinds hack, send us a message. Let us know how you recovered from it, what that was like for you, and what that did to your company, right? A lot of companies don't make it past one of these exploits. These are big time exploits, and they brought down significant amount of network stuff, right? And they got access to a lot of information. So if you want to know, we have a couple products that do dark web scans, and we can look and see if your username and passwords are published anywhere on the internet or anywhere on the dark webs. We do those scans at no charge for people, just to see if there's anything listed on the dark webs about their username and password. It's pretty scary when you do one of those scans on the dark web and looking for your username and password for your company, and you see, like, because if you're like, well, not like me anymore, but like, I've used work passwords for my bank account and stuff like that, and it's a bad habit, and the bad guys know your usernames and passwords. I'm sorry to tell you this, but the good thing is there's a lot of new technology coming out for passwordless authentication, and that's a whole lot of fun too. But then you've got these SD card hacks that they're coming out with, where they're hacking your phone and intercepting your text messages, so which is another big problem. But I think we'll figure out all these problems long term. It is still a significant issue, hacking attempts and stuff like that in our community and online. You gotta watch it. You gotta keep your stuff patched and updated all the time. And even more importantly, I guess not more importantly than that, but just as important, is you need to make sure that you have good backups of all of your data, right? So that you can, if that does happen, they do hold you hostage, you can at least recover from it without paying the hostage fees. So it's an unfortunate situation. Really bummed that Department of Justice took so long to let us know, right? And they're saying that they knew like over 30 offices from May 7th to December 27th. The hackers are thought to have had access to the breached accounts from about May 7th to December 27th. This is our district. This is huge, right? I mean, these are big time officials, and they've got all that information sending those emails back and forth. I hope they didn't do anything shady, right? That's a blackmail situation getting ready to happen, isn't it? All right. Moving on to the next topic. Square, or Square Up, purchases Afterpay for $29 billion. That's a big one. They got it cheaper than Facebook got Instagram, though, right? Huge purchase for Square, right? Square is a fantastic company. I love them a lot. They really empower small businesses and even large businesses to get in the game and do a lot of stuff, right? They get rid of a lot of the hurdles that are involved in processing credit cards. And now they're getting rid of the hurdle for merchants that sell high ticket items online, and they're giving the end user a way to finance that. And it's the business owner really benefits wildly from that. Another one, and a guy that I've really just started following is Max Levchin. He's the founder of Affirm, but he was also part of what they call the PayPal Mafia, right? One of the guys that was involved in the company before PayPal, and I'm not sure what the name of that is, but so very similar. Affirm is very similar to what Square just purchased on Afterpay, and you'll see this on websites, and I'm sure you'll start seeing it, this Afterpay, on any site that's powered by Square. You'll probably start seeing it on Shopify accounts and stuff like that really, really soon, right? I can't imagine that Dorsey and McKelvey are going to let this one sit on the sidelines for too long before they just fully implement it into their application. And I probably have a little bit of a love affair with Square because it's a St. Louis company, right? McKelvey and Dorsey. I think Dorsey went to WashU together, didn't they? Yeah, so I think they attended WashU together. I'm not wildly familiar with their stories, but I know Dorsey. Dorsey founded Twitter. Was McKelvey involved with Twitter as well? I think he was probably a little bit, but I think I've heard some of his talks talking about early days of Twitter, but then goes on and found Square. So if you're looking for a really easy way to process credit cards, especially if you're remote workers, Square is a great way to do it. And if you are selling high ticket items and you're doing that online, looks like this Afterpay application is going to be a great solution for you, and it lets people break their payments into 3, 4, 5, 6 payments. So almost like a micro credit card or just a micro loan for a specific purchase. So think opposite of old school layaway, right? So awesome job, guys. Love to see St. Louis-based companies growing, and Square is one that we always keep our eye on. Last topic for today. This is, I think these daily episodes are going to go 10 or 15 minutes. Just some high tech news and business news. Clubhouse opens its door. Is anybody rushing in? So Clubhouse is an app that is trying to revolutionize, and did, I think, social media with audio and audio rooms. And Twitter has since opened Twitter Spaces. Not everybody has Twitter Spaces account. It looks like they're rolling it out user by user. So basically, you could create a room, and inside that room, you can create like podcast almost, right? And it's an audio based. I know in Twitter you can have up to 10 people talking, and then as many people as you want listening in on that conversation. So I think we'll be opening up on the Twitter Spaces soon before we go to Clubhouse. We've not really adopted Clubhouse yet as a company. More excited about Twitter Spaces than Clubhouse, and a big reason that we didn't, or I haven't really got into Clubhouse. I know that some of the classes that I take have Clubhouse accounts, and I didn't get into it because it was Apple only until May, right? And they just released on May 1st of this year. They released it for Android as well. So I have downloaded it. I've not opened it yet. So they're a little bummed that when they opened Clubhouse to everybody, they got a huge, massive attraction before this weekend. To get into Clubhouse, you had to have an invite, right, from somebody, and they opened it to everybody this weekend. Their downloads didn't go up that much, not that much at all. But what has gone up is their users creating rooms and listening on those rooms. So it's gone up by not quite double. Where they were doing 3 months ago, they were doing about 300,000 rooms a month. They're about 500,000 new rooms a month right now. So that's pretty close to doubling in the adoption. So people are actually using this app. So I don't know. I've not really gotten into this whole audio version of social media, and I just don't. I think it's great for business. I think it has a lot of huge, great applications. Education and business are huge for that. I just don't know about sitting on the couch late at night listening to, a group of people talking. I guess headphones, right? More people are using headphones every day, so it's a great way to get really, precise content that you like to see, and that's about it. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you for joining us. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Again, my name is Ken. This is Clicks and Bricks. If you want to join my text line community, the number is 314-370-2871. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, Chris will throw my contact information up across the bottom of the screen. That's it for today, folks, and get to work.